We feel such things and we enjoy them.
How can you enjoy pain?
You just have to familiar and
Is there a difference between physical fitness, bodybuilding, and maybe the health aspect of exercise? Welcome to my podcast, and in today's episode, we're having a guest.
Yeah, my name is Mosko Power.
Okay, today we'll be talking about physical fitness, health, and bodybuilding. And also my guest, maybe you can tell us generally about physical fitness and health and bodybuilding.
Okay, physical fitness is the ability of the body to perform optimally with no injuries, and also for the overall well-being of the body. When talking about fitness, there are many aspects like endurance, mobility, building muscle, and also how your heart is able to, your cardio health. So fitness is generally your body being able to perform optimally when put into certain conditions. Let's say for an example, you are a sprinter. You could have conditioned your body to sprint a marathon runner the same way. And a bodybuilder also has a specific way of training to achieve his fitness goals. So fitness depends on what you're talking about.
That's great. So, how often do you train, or how often do you prefer somebody to train or to do exercise?
Okay, for a normal person, training just 30 minutes a day, each day is enough to maintain your body health, fitness, and for your longevity. For a bodybuilder, 45 minutes of 4 sessions each day of serious training is able to get you to your fitness goals. And including other aspects, there are different ways of training. So it matters on what you're talking about, on what fitness you are going to achieve.
And how really can you track your progress when doing exercise and training?
The proper way to track your progress is mostly how you perform, how your body looks, and how generally you feel. Let's say for an example, you are a bodybuilder and you go to work out in the gym many times in a day. The way you can track your progress is seeing that definition of muscle in your body. And let's say you are fat and you are trying to lose weight. You will see yourself in the mirror and see certain body parts that you have reduced weight. And also by tracking your weight, you can still know that you're losing weight. So the best way to track your fitness goals is simply by looking, counting, and generally how you feel.
I think I forgot about something. Like, is there a difference between physical fitness, bodybuilding, and maybe the health aspect of exercise?
Yes, they are much different. Like for example, bodybuilding. When we talk about bodybuilding, mostly we talk about the pro level bodybuilding, which is mostly involved with a lot of performance enhancing drugs, which can be very detrimental to your health. So when we talk about bodybuilding, it is different from general body fitness, where you can build quality muscle, which will help you to move properly and perform properly. So there is some different. They are different.
And when we talk about bodybuilding, I hear people use drugs. I don't know how true it is or their benefits, but would you comment something on that?
Personally, I cannot commend you to use performance enhancing drugs because they will have negative side effects which will go against your body and may cause serious issues such as heart diseases, and you are not able to, sometimes you are not able to sleep, sometimes your libido can go very down, and your wife may complain, and I cannot advise you to, if you are competing, you can opt to use drugs. But if it is for general well-being and health of your body, just train naturally with no use of those performance enhancing drugs.
Okay, and if somebody were to start training today, how long can somebody train to see the outcome? Let me say to start seeing the progress of the exercises he is doing.
Are you talking about the progression in exercises or the results in the body of the
results in the body of the person doing the exercise?
It depends on your goal. If your goal is weight loss, certainly you will not see results very quickly. It will depend on how fat you are. So if you are very fat, starting out you may lose a lot of weight, but then at some point see that the rate at which you are losing weight slows down, and it just depends on your dedication towards your goal. And if you are building muscle, it still depends on the nutrition, your dedication, and all other aspects involved.
Okay, still on that, we have a skinny guy and a fat guy. In doing exercises and starting to see the results, okay, which type of exercise would you prefer for both of them in fitness?
Person who is fat and someone who is skinny. A person who is fat will mostly focus on losing the weight. The skinny person will focus on gaining muscle. So it depends but they will do the same exercises. If you are fat, you will still do the same exercise as someone who is small. Because if your target is to lose weight, working out using the same exercises as the person who is building muscle, you will burn a lot of calories. When you burn those calories, that is where your body is able to expend more energy. That is when you start seeing weight loss. The same exercises the skinny person can use and still build muscle. So they can do the same exercise. But I would not advise a person who is fat to do exercises like cardio, a lot of running, because his weight will pull a lot of pressure on the joints, and he will have painful joints. So just exercises in the gym are good.
And another question, if I forget, cold water and warm water, how do they affect a person who is doing the exercises? How does cold or warm water affect them?
Okay, this is a myth that is mostly propagated in the fitness sector, that if you drink warm water, it will help you burn the fat, and if you drink cold water, it will not melt the fat. That is totally wrong. Cold water and warm water serve almost all the same benefits. The only difference is maybe you can use cold water in times when you have a sore throat, but they cannot be used for weight loss as most people say.
Okay, those are some of the general questions I hear people asking. Now, moving on to the next part, which type of workouts do you do before going for the exercises? Like, let me say bodybuilding, if there is some workout do you do before going to the gym? In the gym before starting to lift the weights?
Okay. Mostly before you start working out, you must warm up. For me personally, what I do jumping jacks and 50 reps of jumping jacks, and my body is warmed up and I'm ready to go into the exercise. And if you are going for weight training, there are different types of exercises. Let's say you are going for weight training and you are doing the bench press. First of all, you start with a lighter weight that will warm up your muscles, and then you'll be ready to do the working. They are called the working sets, where you lift heavy weights which really challenge your muscles.
And as a physical fitness coach, how many reps do you prefer one to go in every set?
Every set in order to build muscle. Now, in order to build muscle, reps from 5 reps to, let's say 8 reps to 30 reps are good to build muscle. But reps performed 5 reps are better for building strength. Let's say you are training to increase your bench press. Mostly you lose a range of 4 to 6 reps. But for bodybuilding, you can use from 8 to 10 to 30 reps, meaning that if you take a weight that is really challenging, you can go for 8 reps and still build muscle. And if you just have light weights, you can go up to 30 sets or 30 reps to build muscle.
And is having a fitness coach necessary in the gym, even if you're lifting small weights?
It depends. It depends whether you are a beginner, whether you are an intermediate, or you are whether you are going to compete. Mostly, if you are a beginner, having a coach is good because he will guide you on the exercises to do and how to do them. But still, you can start without a coach, and you can utilize platforms like YouTube to learn about the exercise to do in the gym. If you are a competitor, hiring a coach can be very good because it will help you and motivate you to reach your results faster. So it depends on your goals.
Nice. And another question. So when you were starting, you talked about 30 minutes workout is just enough.
Yes.
What if you want to gain more results in a short time? Can you exercise more? Like, let me say you go to work during the day, then you train almost half the night.
To achieve such results in a short time, I would advise you just take drugs and continue. Drugs will help you get faster results. But in matters of fitness, what most people don't get right is that in order to become fit, it really takes a lot of time, patience, dedication, and consistency. You cannot, our bodies have limits. You cannot exercise the whole night. Even your body itself will be incapacitated. So there is a saying that says less is more. And you should not be obsessed with a lot of work because it can have negative effects. So working out more does not mean that you will achieve your results faster.
And what role does sleep play in bodybuilder or fitness life?
What did you say?
What is the role of sleep?
Sleep. Sleep is a very important factor. Our bodies are hormonal. They mostly depend on hormones. Our endocrine system is very crucial in optimizing fitness levels. Now, if you do not get good sleep, you will not give your body enough time to recover. An hormone like testosterone is mostly released at night when you are asleep. That is when all those hormones are produced, they are taken to help your body recover, and that will enable you to get results fast. So sleep is a very underrated factor in terms of fitness.
And how do we manage hunger and cravings?
Hunger and cravings. You just need to have a good workout, a good meal plan, and stick to it. And by that, your body will be conditioned to take that meal. And if you are, let's say for example, someone who is fat and he wants to lose weight, and the method he has chose for losing weight is fasting. First of all, it will be very hard to do that intermittent fasting. But as you practice, you will condition your body and find that your hunger and cravings are down. So it is just a matter of time before your body is conditioned to have those hunger and cravings.
And what are the benefits of incorporating yoga and stretching into your routine?
The benefits of incorporating yoga and stretching, they are very underrated in fitness, especially as bodybuilders. You just want to get huge. You find that someone cannot even scratch their backs because of how big they are, and they are unable to perform day-to-day tasks because of the limitations of their joints due to their muscles being big and also their joints being injured and a lot of stuff. Now, stretching is very important because it helps you mostly stretch the joints so that when you go to other conditions, there are different conditions. The conditions you are in at the gym are different from the conditions you are outside. So if you go to do an unnatural movement outside and you have not trained your body through stretching and mobility, it is very easy to get injured. So stretching and mobility is very key. It should not be ignored.
And how often should you stretch to improve flexibility?
Stretching can be done after an exercise or at any time, but most of the time for healthy purposes, stretch. Let's say you are doing a high intensive lifting session, stretch after the workout.
I think you make physical fitness very easy.
Yeah.
Okay, what advice can you give to somebody like me? I tried physical fitness once and it was very bad. The experience was very bad. I had a lot of pain in my joints like for around a week.
Okay.
So maybe you tell me if you guys don't experience the same things. Maybe mine was different.
We feel such things and we enjoy that.
How can you enjoy pain?
If you wake up in the morning and feel your chest aching after a prior chest exercise, you feel good because you really murdered that muscle yesterday. So if you are experiencing pain and discomfort after training, or during training, mostly you have performed the exercises wrong. If a prolonged pain occurs after trying to exercise, maybe you performed the exercise wrong or your body has an underlying condition. So it depends. But mostly people who give up on gym because of pain, mostly it's because of, I can say it's an excuse, because pain is really natural. You just have to familiar and you just have to deal with the pain, enjoy the pain. They say no pain, no gain.
So I need to familiar. Okay. How much water should you drink while exercising?
Okay, water, mostly you'll find most health experts recommending 2 to 3 liters of water per day. But you don't have to always be carrying your 2 water bottles all the time. Just drink water when you're thirsty.
Okay. Only when you're thirsty?
When you're thirsty.
Okay.
You don't have to be limited that you just, you can even drink 5 liters depending on your, it depends on even your activity level. If you are a person who sits in the house, you not lose a lot of water, lose a lot of sweat, so you don't need a lot of water. It depends, but drink water when you're thirsty. It's simple as that.
And now to the nutrition side. Maybe you could tell me the foods you prefer for people who are exercising, or what you should eat before exercising, things like that. Just in general on the side of fitness.
And bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Okay, for general fitness and bodybuilding, nutrition is almost the same. It's just the same. You have to really hit nutrient-dense foods, foods with packed with a lot of minerals. And let's say, for an example, you are a person who is, your goal is to lose weight. Invest in rich food and a lot of proteins, whole foods like whole carbs like sweet potatoes, and avoid foods such as processed foods, a lot of sugary drinks like sodas, and if you cut out the junk food and start eating right, it is applicable in all forms of fitness, whether it's bodybuilding, running, everything.
Okay, and what if from today I start with the gym and only take proteins?
Yes.
Will it make any difference to my body, or I should just take proteins avoided on the rest?
Okay. Protein. You said you only take proteins.
Yes.
That will be not good.
Why?
Because you see, your body requires all nutrients.
And also when I'm training, I want to build mass in my body. So, like when I take only proteins, because proteins is used for building mass.
Yeah, protein.
So if I wanted to build mass and I take only proteins, will I experience any problem?
Will not experience problems, but will not experience problems because we are taking only protein, but we will experience problems because we are lacking other nutrients from the veggies, the carbs.
Okay, so when taking food, which foods should I take more? Carbohydrates or proteins or minerals?
Protein is the most under-eaten food. So protein should be dense in your meals.
And how often do you take meals, or how many times do you take your meals in a day?
I mostly take 2 meals a day.
And is it good for a bodybuilder to take 2 meals in a day? Like I was watching something and I saw that guy taking almost 7 meals in a day.
If you are a bodybuilder, you are a professional bodybuilder.
Yes.
You can eat as much as 10 times. But if you are a normal guy, just being obsessed with building muscle and level of fitness. 2 meals a day, 1 meal a day can take you. Making sure that you take all the enough calories. Make sure that your meal is safe. Make sure your meal is meeting your caloric needs.
Okay, what are calorie needs?
You see, a person like me and you, we have different calorie needs. If you're a bigger person, your body requires certain energy to perform. If you're a smaller person, your body requires certain energy to perform. So you'll have to eat much food than me. So it will depend on your body. If you're a big person, and also if you are a big person and you are targeting weight loss, there is a certain moment you have to reduce the calories.
And I understand working out requires time. So how do you balance physical fitness and your busy everyday schedule?
Okay. Fitness should not encompass all areas of your life, but you can still make time. What I mostly do when I'm time constrained, I just do you know that an exercise just 10 minutes enough for a day?
For a beginner or an intermediate or a professional?
Whether you are a beginner, an intermediate, a retired, a dead,
I think that takes a lot of time. I think that takes a lot of time for you to see the results.
But you know, you are talking in matters of time. If you are time constrained, and, there is nothing you can do. So just finding 10 minutes workout is good. It is more than enough. If only that 10 minutes are the ones you have, that is very beneficial. So mostly when I'm time constrained and I have just little time to work out, just work out. You can work out anywhere, in the house, in the office, just anywhere.
I think I understood something and I've got something. I hope you viewers have gotten something from today's interview. And maybe to cover it up all, maybe you could tell us something, you could tell us everything we've talked about in maybe 3 lines or three
statements.
Yes.
Okay. If you are a person obsessed with fitness, first of all, the first thing that you should realize is the goal as to why you are starting your fitness journey. Maybe you want to build muscle, you want to lose weight, you want to improve your running speeds, you want to do gymnastics. My simple advice to you is just get started. Don't worry about everything else, just start, and by little you learn a lot of things which will help you to achieve your goals. So just start, and once you start, keep consistency. You might fail at some point, but go back. You know, the people who frustrate me the most are the people who start and then give up completely. But if you start, be consistent, maybe you might fall down, but when you get up, that is very good. The people who see the results are the ones who don't quit. So if you start a fitness journey today and still come back next year, maybe next year we'll have more motivation.
Okay, I'm very sorry to have frustrated you because I went for a day. And maybe somebody would love to talk to you personally. Where can this person find you? Maybe your Twitter handle, your phone number, your YouTube, anywhere this person can find you and talk to you.
Okay. You can find me on YouTube at Mosko Power. I make fitness related content which will truly inspire you to keep going on a fitness journey. So if you need any advice, motivation, just go to YouTube at Mosko Power. And for my contacts, you'll find them in the description below this video. You can reach me out on WhatsApp, or just call me, and I will give you more professional tips on how to start your fitness journey, nutrition, and everything you need on how to achieve your fitness goals.
Awesome. Thank you for watching and thank you for following. Until next time.